All right, guys, got some trade offers. Let's see what we got. Defensive tackle. You gotta be crazy.
I think I'm ready for kids. He said when it stops trying to in the face. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brick. I'm going off no fence. They switching me and my team go back like plastic cowboys on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm shooting. No, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose and I don't give a computers computing. I go off the field, no hands, I'm just shooting. I die for my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day. I feel like I'm mutant. I'm feeling like a student. I'm feeling bilingual cause I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cubans. My life is a highlight reel, I keep on looping. You can't just tell me, you gotta prove it. Stealing their first name is Lupin. I'm getting harder than like you can. They say the shots was high, just joking. Hitting my desk, I'm B.I.G., you know I can't forget that. Shoot my shot like, ayy, hit the red dot like, ayy, finger on the like, ayy, shoot my shot like, ayy, hit the red dot like, ayy, no spot like, ayy, I gotta get it, man, shut it like, I'm fully committed like, ayy, I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it, I call that precision like, ayy, shoot my shot like, ayy, hit the red dot like, ayy, finger on the like, ayy.
I wanna carry the people, so I wanna carry the people low. You wanna be on me? Should we go deep? Wanna see some more? Some more? So organize what I need to go. Should we go deep? Wanna see some more?
Don't be afraid of the bounce. When your things never gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a bed, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
I wanna try to be the people, so I wanna try to be the low. You wanna be with me? Of course. Should we look at these? Wanna see some more? 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 So gotta rise when I leave this course. Should we look at these? Wanna see some more?
I'm gonna run it up, now you know your fun is not came to. Like when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I'm ready, loving off so more. Coming on, R&R's, the bar is raised. If you know me, no one can bar for days. Nothing is proof, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Check your little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to be the people, so I wanna try to be the low. You wanna be with me? Of course. Should we look at these? Wanna see some more? 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 So gotta rise when I leave this course. Should we look at these? Wanna see some more? Should we look at these? Wanna see some more?
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when in your mouth. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Coming live from the VIP, heard you like, I had both legs in the slate, what's up, I got the whole city got heard, you got the other got it, shout it out. Who say they don't walk right in the gate. Yeah, thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul fight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause they timid. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it, all about it. Till we smoke in person, don't wanna talk about it now. Oh, you sound tough, I'm telling you with the music wound up. How you wound up, another number in the round up. Up, about to sing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a giant in the space like FIFA4. All the kids sing along like EIO. Every time when they see my show, thinking that it happened overnight, yeah, I did it. In it for the long haul fight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I did it. All bark, but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but they didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I did it. All bark, but they don't bite, cause they timid.
Tell me what you
One for the money and one for the homies that move respect. I don't need nothing, only the Father may wait for me. Just like Ronnie, I got my little belly, my blessings, they see how I'm coming. This sound like I'm coming up and on my thoughts and my nephew. Back on the wheel, riding on the wheel. Claiming I'm better than I came back better to that ripping up Cadillac. Like a Cadillac, nothing but class. It's never been average, never been on. Average, homie, I'm tougher than homie Jamonte. The fight is my mantra. I want it, I will. Get you a wheel and carry it. We fighting a hill like it's on. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag. I'm done. I'm laughing like Johnny, you don't wish me well, I guess you don't know me. Got one like Malcolm and Sadie, that's words to my mama tatted on my body. My left arm, they ain't left arm, they still doing bodies on bodies. Cried over Malcolm, I cried over Dolphin, I'm crying, but Nipsey been feeling like Lauren. Carried the cross, got the sun in my eyes. Proof of this, I ain't meant to be no bride. I'm married, but I know this is real obliged. Bounce on these, I learned from Nah. Back in my bag, and as big as a double. With blessings on blessings, I came through this struggle, I'm back.
I'm back in my bag with God. I'm back in my bag with God.
Yeah. I came through the rain and I came through the thunder. I blew through the pain. After that summer, my head was way hotter. I feel like a starter. Escape with my truth, I came back like Nirvana. Road is so rocky, it's nothing I real. Go back to back, baby, can't no way to see us. Stomach get all tired, look like a Leah. Went back and forth, off and back, just like a corner back. Yeah. Rain, I rain, never hold me. Tell them get low, man. Flying high, I ain't gon' low, man. Moving up, color the whip. Culinary on my wrist. Cooking, you ain't forgot what you did. Native in all the picture you fall. Frequency, this is the ship I'm on.
I'm back in my bag with God. I'm back in my bag with God. I'm back in my bag with God.
I need it. Cat. Okay, it's me and my kinfolk. Cat, that is my MO. 925, my area code. Don't do what you been. Share they G for friend. They want a lot of the little. I something. Give me something. What you gonna do for that end zone? I'm in that end zone, rocking that Kenzo. My Kindle. Beneath the triple fat. I need a stack and a half. I'm from my man. A stack and a half. I told my mama I'm bringing that bag. I got it. I'm back and I'm
let us in. My jettison is full of carnivores and lettuce men. You pushing positive, then we can be the best of friends. We drink the fire from the fountain of excellence. Open source, open doors like a Trojan horse. No remorse, I make low fact like college course. Making seconds of records, the textures you could never touch the circle I roll and you overstepped your effort. I'm the shepherd of leopards, I'll pull you back together. You fall apart, I'll build it back up better. I'm a scoundrel when my pen works adventures. My punchlines are too rough for glass jars and dentures. You think you see madness? Well, I am the center. I'm only happy in the summer. The weather lights out now. Come and me walk through. It's not going under.
Trying to
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Never losing myself, never losing my mind. Never standing in the way, I'm so addicted to easy till I'm not me. Who was the one who was me? Say everybody ain't got the same thing. Nobody knows who's going
Number 2 DM in my, that's cool, that's why.
damn why I get a like urine. I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like white, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now. I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, try to avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. You ain't got whack in the set with turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kirk. I've been living off golf for the last few deals when the night check came and I still got chills. To the 2K lick, I ain't even gon' pro. Got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like gold. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard the name. Tryna play with my name when I'm 23 toilet. I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb. Got stains. Out here, everything come free. I ain't even make God, but I bet ain't no need. Put the money in the center. Riding them streets through the boy alley. Hoping I ain't riding no fleet. Got a quarter light skin in the center. Got peeled. I was 20 plus young. Got real young black boy running. Got me out of that film. Better living off game. You should get it on. I ain't never your kind, but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mind. Hurt, but I made it out fine. Still in my pride. Really outline. Talk like a 20 on girl. I throw a 20 on 9. How you living on smart? Better off dying. Got nerve. Need to get a bird. And I'ma get it off first. Find a way you ain't surf. Looking all hurt. Funny till your eagle got nerve. What made it all worse? Woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt. 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep. Everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off cups. Wonder where I've been. I've been pulling off flips. Get drunk 54 and make it all stop.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Eric with Advanced Level Automotive. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Here taking a look at this 2014 Dodge Ram 1500 pickup truck with the 5.7 liter V8 in the engine. It's been over a year and a half since we've torn out.
When the door got closed, I ain't feel too bad. I'ma roll mine up. I'ma have some stash. Now you wanna run first, but you going outside. Now you wanna couch surfing. You keep a little ratchet. Living out his backpack. Need to get it back. Got a grade double R and need both lanes. Got a dot to his name, but he all gang. When you on I'ma find that scratch. He's playing with the fire, but his get burned. The boy got spit when the light got turned. Got a crack when the boy won't learn. Big cracked up, so get served. Long way sorry when the cap don't work. Got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. I love my, but I ain't them nerd like them. My pocket like yeah.
All right, guys, let's go.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll get to see a battle for conference superiority. It's the Bengals and the Giants on Sunday night.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. Well, they've lost 3 straight here. It goes without saying, I guess. They could certainly use a win.
And how did they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column. Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bengals make their way out on offense for the first time.
All right, Joe, let's play a good game.
Quarterback out of LSU, Joe Burrow.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Good job, guys. Good job.
First down, a pickup of 11.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking. back in the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
2nd and 10 for the Bengals. 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 Short throw there, caught by Thomas. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down. The Bengals hit 2 and 3 here to begin the new season. They were losers their last time out. Try to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games.
Guys, what was that?
Experiences and carry that into the contest.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, the rookie Ryan Rico on to punt for the Bengals. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 14 carries, 57 yards, and a touchdown as well.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Open target here, Darius Slayton.
Come on, guys.
For a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other, while controlling the defensive front linebackers.
Come on, guys. What was that?
It'll be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Second and 7, operating from the 34. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown.
Since he get first down call holding him. Stop cheating me.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Here's Burrow. His throw incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Everyone's scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And just a 30-yard punt that time. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And Singletary has found a new home with the Giants after successful stints in Buffalo and Houston. He's coming off of 3 consecutive seasons where he produced over 1,000 yards from scrimmage, and New York is hoping that trend continues.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's second down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now Jones. Pass taken in by his big
Come on,
team.
guys. What was
He's
that?
got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line. The third down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Throwing Jones. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. And Robinson, the motion man right. And they'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, You're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't.
Touchdown! Allen Robinson, his first touchdown on the year.
Guys, what was that?
Giants put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost.
How you let him get out there? What are you way back there for?
This first quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's not the zone, guys.
And also, it's a nice signal to the rest of the team because we talk about complementary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game. Hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's Allen Robinson who caps things off with a touchdown. Powering his way forward. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Cincinnati set to take over once again. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Big play from a big man. Kayvon Thibodeau off the edge and dropping it behind the line. Part of this.
Was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as a gain of 33. And that play started back at their own 33.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 34. This is Homer. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Isaiah Simmons, boy, he can move all over the field. And he gets a tackle for loss there. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of
You're blocked up front, guys.
Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Now it's Burrow. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And the Bengals are
Man, take it to the end of the first. Take it to the second. Take it to the second.
At the 3-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Homer. Going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
Burrow looking to pass toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Burrow. The quick slant caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down.
Take my 4th and 1.
Brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try and run for it.
Good job.
This into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
They take the 4th and 4. Good job.
Homer, his first rushing touch.
Good job.
this decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
All right, guys, good tie.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A 10-play drive that time, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The New York set to take the field. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit.
Come on, guys, what was that?
Also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They go right back to Singletary. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he will have the Giants first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much.
What is he doing, guys?
Puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Now this thrown deep for Slayton, and it's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Jones has this complete to Daniel Bellinger.
Come on, guys, right there.
The Giants first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the...
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Jones will get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it is caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Singletary. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Under pressure and down
Good job, guys.
They sack him back at the 36. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Gano's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent game and first down. Simply put, you've got to put more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Going on the ground with Homer. They stop nearly a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense, hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
2nd and 9. Again, it's Homer.
Good job, Homer.
Homer with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bengals have taken the lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
And McPherson on for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. That time a 6-play drive, and it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now out come the Giants. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I've met a fan base here that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And we'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
That's well done defensively. They get the pressure they needed on 3rd down. All the receivers are locked up tight, and they force that quarterback to just throw it away.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot him. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They're starting to put some space here. In the first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they look to make loses the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
I tried to slide.
Take over at the 31-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it on one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Here's the Giant offense.
That was just dumb.
Ready to take over here. And now following that turnover,
that was stupid.
An opportunity here to try to cash in with good field position before intermission. Following the fumble recovery, Jones.
I see a big dog.
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones going right side. He finds Slayton. And inside the 20 before he's...
Come on, guys.
It's a gain of 11 and the Giant 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. Right to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football. He's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Singleton. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal. This a 33-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good, and the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. If you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. They find some open field here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play out.
They'll run this with Homer. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin with the early game across the Atlantic at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London, where it was the visiting Jaguars who were able to come away with the road victory. Christian Kirk, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. From Chicago, we head north to the home of their rivals as we check on the Packers at home in Lambeau. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Jordan Love, strong in the victory as his guys run their record to 6-1 on the campaign. And finally, on Monday Night Football, we wrap up Week 6 with Bills-Jets in the AFC East from MetLife Stadium. This one's been all you can hope for as an NFL fan. Just a wonderful game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for, with both these teams in it to win it. Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium and Brandon God.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Good effort out of the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Giants offense set to begin this third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
And his throw is incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it's going to be second down. On the give, this is Singletary. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Out of the gun now on third down. Able to find the open.
God damn it, guys. Come on.
It's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
You could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Picked off.
It's intercepted.
Go, guy. Good job. Good go, Wilson.
Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
Good job, guys. The turnover back.
McPherson on for the point after. And with that, the lead is up to 8. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, Patton, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Jones now, operating from the gun. And will be taken down by the
Big sack, guys.
Sam Hubbard. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Back to throw. Jones. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down. It looks like
defense, guys.
15. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll take it at the 42.
God damn it.
41-yard punt, 4 yards there.
Had the block set up. We went the wrong way.
1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case, not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9. Burrow throw. Quick slant caught by Chase. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The LSU connection. Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down at the 33.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Cut that up earlier, Homer.
It's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. A couple extra tight ends into formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Well, they need him 2. They can only
All right,
get
take my 4th and 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They'll try and run forward with Brown.
Good job, guys. And you think 4th and 4 the first.
Down here before he goes down at the 26. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Burrow setting up to throw. No return this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
And Burns has found a new home with the Giants this offseason. He's thrilled to be in the metropolitan area. The guy they call the Spider-Man nets another sack.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. He'll look to throw. As he throws McPherson's kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it. And he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The possession switching back.
All right, guys, come on, we're doing all right.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drop and help themselves out.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Picked off. Oh, you got to catch that. That's right in your hands. Come on, man.
For the passing game, things just aren't clicking. Hope they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Good sack.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get through.
Not one that I've ever met. Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Oh, he hit me before I touched the ball. That's pass interference.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Here's Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Somebody block that guy. Come on, guys.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
To the air again, Burrow looking deep here for Chase. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And this is good.
Come on, I can't believe that. Biggest Burrow is.
Since that last completion his way, he earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And they will take over 1st and 10. The New York set to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage will be found.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure away. The decision to take and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. No, it's 4th.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Here's Jamie Gillen now, standing just outside his own goal line. Fielded at the 33. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They were losers a week ago to Baltimore, but they lead things here as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled right on the chin.
Hey, take it to the 4. Take it to the 4. Take it to the 4.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. But he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Now it's Burrow. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 39. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get the ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And again, the run defense first out this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
God damn it.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this will remain an 11-point spread.
And then let it go.
Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. In motion, Slayton. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
Throwing Jones. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 22.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll give this to Singletary running right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Now Jones. Catch made by Slayton. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the 2 of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they'll have it in the red zone before.
Come on, guys. Get that off.
Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That defensive front 4 has been very good. They have just not let the running game get going, have they?
Not at all. In fact, the entire offense just looking a little bit out of sync in this one.
Yeah, sometimes this is why coaches like 4-down defensive linemen. They feel like they can cover more ground when defending the run. Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Gano's kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
And there's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Ready to go on offense, out come the Bengals. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 40.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
2nd and 5. We'll keep leaning on the run game. Back to the ground.
Nobody blocking that guy. Come on.
Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Now Burrow. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Oh, fighting off the defender. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And the Giants ready to come out now. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They don't want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On 2nd and 9, Jones. Johnson's got it complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Now a run with Singletary.
No! Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Let's go, guys.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Singletary, they'll run for it. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
Come on, guys, we had him.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones escaping the pressure right.
Come on, guys. What are y'all doing? We had him for a big loss.
fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back.
This is 1st and 10.
They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
And that one to the right side.
Come on, we gotta sack him. Can't just let him throw it away.
That incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone going to be on the same page right now. Because I think they're going to try and get several plays up in quick succession if they can.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Guys, what was that?
Sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's 1st down.
Handoff on the option to Singletary. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Jones. That caught by Manhurts.
And he'll get this down.
Come on, guys. How do you get that many yards?
Before he's out of bounds.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted up.
Guys.
For a giant touchdown. Daniel Jones taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Giants have a chance to tie things up.
What was that?
Trail by 2 here in the fourth.
Everybody just sitting there watching them.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do in the 2-point conversion.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Jones.
Good job, guys.
They came after him. He couldn't get away. And this remains a 2-point game. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
The guy had 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have the Bengals 1st down. And it's celebration time on that sideline. And they've earned it.
Gotta do it, guys. Good job. It's a big game on the road.
The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation.
Didn't show no scores.
Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Bengals, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaud. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
videos. While I make feel like we up in the freak show. Hit you with the new, make you feel it all in your toes. Got all my people in red clothes. Metaphorical for my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with the record player pros. You really wanna party with me? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands on my eyes to see. Straight up, ballin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands on my eyes to see. Straight up, ballin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, and I'll be tracks. There was so much that we heard about that we murderers. A lot of people just wanna run them and curious. I mean, you know, do it this so mysterious. Furious, all I'm on up is serious. Shit, others are walking around fearing us. Front, baby, don't wanna be hearing us. Gotta listen to Harry, the way we playing us. 30 times a day, I didn't need the delirious. Damaging everything on the area. Yo, it's funny how we'll be always serving us. All up in between they really wanna carry us. Did you get in the move with the area? Very area, they wanna marry area. Yo, it's flip mode, you stupid, you know we bout the buzz. 7-figure money, but they will preparing us. Fight the dust instead of you making the fuss. People know better cause they ain't no preparing us. Mad at us, yes, you know better, we fabulous. If I get off with the flow, that'd be marvelous. My whole clique victorious. Taking the prisoners with us, straight up warrior. When I feel it, then I'm in the feeling so glorious. Let me click and reminisce on my former notorious. If you really wanna party like that, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands on my eyes to see. Straight up, ballin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands on my eyes to see. Straight up, ballin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me. Through these doors on a winning streak. And I swear that the last couple months tried to kill me. By the time I saw it coming, I was done with all. It's hard to run from it when it runs in the band. The problem with $1,000 calls, it's exhausting. This is why I walked in. And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain, just trying to stay. I'm so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20. He said everybody here's got the same name. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. What do I do? What do I do? Never losing myself, never losing my mind. Never standing in the rain, trying to stay dead. I was so ashamed to be in that seat till I met a man who was 20. He said everybody acts not the same. Nobody walks those doors all alone. With me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too from man. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly where you're close. I'm a favorite neighbor since she meet him. She wanted all day. Wake up, shot collar. Pay what I'm buying. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly dives to the eyes. She ain't need to bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Atlantic. From Bahamas, straight out the Atlantic. They calling up Diana, straight out the business. We take out the sons and then take out the sons. Period, yeah, take out the menace. My capital enemy, straight out the sentence. They pay out the finish. They grade out the Lakers. They pay watch the women. Don't meet you, make me. Lord, please don't save me. Minor bumps, I've been paving the road. I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing with gold. And metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change what's really raised. Wake up, shot collar. Pay what I'm on. New crib, psychotic.